How to make smart investments in your sales technology. Sales, sales, sales. Yes, it is a dreaded word for many in business, and yet it is an unavoidable part of business. On this week's episode with your host here, Vanessa Zamy, and our guest expert, Ryan Arcoraci, we'll be going into how to make smart investments in your sales technology. So stay tuned.
Welcome to Entrepreneurship is a Marathon, a podcast about how you can grow a profit-producing, purpose-driven business without burnout. We don't need more people starting businesses. We need more people continuing. Each week, we'll deliver the latest and greatest tips, tricks, and strategies for you to revive, grow, and scale your business. Now, here's your host, consultant, professor, and the business defibrillator, Vanessa Zamy.
How to make smart investments in your sales technology with our special guest here, Ryan Arcoraci. He will be sharing with us here tonight tips to help you make smart buying decisions, both short-term and long-term, with your systems while avoiding the key challenges and mistakes that many go into. But before we go into that, if you're not new, then you know that we already do this. But if you are new, before we get to the nitty-gritty of the different questions in this area, we always go into the question of what's been your win of the week? What has been your win of the week? What has been your win of the last 7 days? This could be a business win. This could be a personal win, but something that you are celebrating, that you want to celebrate with us here. Type it in the comments. What has been your win of the week? And why do we do this? Why do we take the moment to do this? Because entrepreneurship is a marathon, and it's very easy to get lost in the shuffle of what's not working with you, And then, of course, at the time that we're recording this here, where we are live here and showing up, maybe you might be listening to this at, when it's on a podcast version, which is going to be a couple months after. But with that being said, no matter what time it is, you might be experiencing, maybe feeling like, why am I in this business? Why am I still doing this journey? Like, this is a marathon. Am I ever going to get to the finish line? But the thing is, no matter what you are experiencing during the last 7 days, there is something that you are celebrating, that you can celebrate, a win that you've experienced in your personal or your business life. We'll start with our guest, Ryan. What's been your win of the week?
My win of the week is, being on the show with you, number one, is a great win. And also, I just brought on a new franchise client that is a massage franchise here where I live in Las Vegas. So I'm hoping that I can take advantage and go check it out, get a massage for the holidays to relieve some stress. Just the work life and the holiday stress, just nice to have a little break and get a massage. So
fantastic. Well, I love that. Yeah. Let's all send you massage vibes, so you can get that massage with the client. Love it. Congrats on the new client. Fantastic. So if you're listening to us, whether you are doing live or listening to us in the replay, type in the comments. If you're watching on YouTube, scroll to the bottom, hit the red subscribe button, keep on scrolling, and type in the comments what has been your win of the week. So my win, I have a business win and a personal win that I'll share. So business win is that we have our goal setting workshop, strategy planning. We just released that. People are really excited about that. So the win is that people are excited about it. We already got ticket sales. So I'm really excited about that upcoming workshop. The personal win is I just found this new show on Hulu. Oh my gosh. Called Back in the Groove. It is a beautiful show. It is so entertaining. I have been laughing the last 2 days. It's been great. Called basically like a show about 40-somethings who are like looking for love. And they're just some like amazing, beautiful women. It's amazing. Anyway, it's a great show. Back in the Groove on Hulu. But point being, so that's my personal win. Just that find there. It's been great. So what has been your win of the week? Whether you're watching us be the replay or live, what has been your win of the week? This episode here, we're joined by Ryan Arcoraci on how to make smart investments in your sales technology. I'm going to share about his bio. Read his bio off a bit for you so you can know why is Ryan a guest on Entrepreneurship is a Marathon. And then we'll be going into sales technology for your business. So about our guests. Ryan Arcoraci has been consulting and selling sales technology for over 7 years. He started out working with small businesses and eventually worked his way to consulting large franchises with 100 plus units. One such client, the massage business. franchise he just mentioned, right? Now he's working with ClientTether, which is a franchise sales platform. He continues to build his client base, consulting franchise consultants, franchisors, and other industry professionals on how to approach selecting a sales system to find long-term success. And he's joining us here this evening on Entrepreneurship is a Marathon to share some of those tips. So, Ryan, why is sales tech important?
Well, I think it's important because, your technology should help to streamline and organize your business as much as possible. So, as well as I do, entrepreneurs have to wear many hats. If you're a solo entrepreneur and you're trying to do the marketing, the sales, the operations, the management of your employees, it can be overwhelming. So technology these days, we're lucky to have it because we have the ability to automate a lot of work. We have the ability to automate communications. We can reach people faster than ever before. We can communicate faster than ever before. So having the right sales technology is only going to help your business grow more efficiently, but also put a lot more time on your plate and give you more time to spend doing the things you love, spend time with your family, spend time with your friends while being able to run a successful business. And we all have limited time, right? So time's important. Time is money. And that's essentially why sales technology is so important. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So essentially, Ryan is all about ensuring that you have the right sales technology, right, for your growing business, right, so that you can have more time with your family. I'm all about ensuring you have the right strategy for your business so you have more time with your family. See, we're all here trying to help you win this marathon, folks. Okay. Right. Now, with that in mind, though, what are some, because, technology, it sounds so dandy, it sounds so great, but, during the pandemic, we all had tech issues. We still have tech issues happen, right? Yeah. But aside from that, what are some common mistakes that you have found that either some of your clients or that people make in general, business owners make when it comes to either choosing or not choosing their sales technology?
The biggest mistakes they make is jumping into a system that they were recommended or that they just know about, thinking it's the best thing for them. And then realizing 6 months or a year down the road that it wasn't the best choice. So now they're trying to go backtrack and redevelop it or fix it and spend a lot of money and time. And that becomes a problem because it becomes a time waster, a money waster. And now you're trying to figure out what to do with something you've already bought. So a lot of times I tell people, before you just jump into something, really spend some time thinking about your business, what your business needs, and your sales strategy before you go and pick out something that you're going to have to fix later or try to reorganize later, because that just becomes stressful, time consuming, and often costly. So those are some of the biggest mistakes. And if we think about businesses, I mean, there's so many things going on. There's so many different approaches to how to do your marketing and your sales. And ultimately, you need to think about what system's going to help enable that success and help you be efficient and help you grow. And that's why you want to talk to people like me who have been working with businesses for years, who can suggest the best road to take when it comes to your technology in general. Yeah.
I love that. Love it, love, love it. Fantastic, right? So ensuring that you have the right tech, because not all tech is created equal. Right. Not all tech is created equal. And so all the technologies, they all have a certain purpose and they all have a certain sort of business that they are most optimized for, right? And so ensuring that you go through that process of, it might be great to be like, oh, someone comes to you, they're like, oh my God, you're a local business. Oh, you need this sales technology, is so great. And you're like, oh my God, it's so great. Yeah. But knowing that there are options available, right? And so ensuring that you're not just going with the first option, but it's like choosing the right plumber, right? They always say get three quotes, Yeah. And so kind of the same thing will sales technology. There's so much out there. It's ensuring that you are sifting through the right ones, right? And we'll talk to him. We're gonna get into some tips on how to sift through the right ones for your business after this quick break.
Are you interested in partnering with Vanessa Zamy, the business defibrillator, to revive, grow, or scale your business? Then text 617-959-2203. We specialize in collaborating with storefronts, salons, and shops to help you increase your sales by 50% in only a few months. That's 617-959-2203 for more details. If you're looking to shock your 10-year shop back to life, then text 617-959-2203. It's your time to have a reliable team, increase store traffic, and glowing sales growth so you can take that vacation outside your country while having your store still thrive. Text 617-959-2203 for more details.
Awesome. We are back here with Ryan Arcoraci on how to make smart investments with your sales technology. Yes, we have our guests. Yeah, text saves so much time. We have these comments here on YouTube. Someone saying text saves so much time. That is so true, right? So we've been going into, Ryan been sharing with us, right, some common mistakes that businesses make is not choosing the right tech, not choosing tech at all, right? Was one, but then two, and then not choosing the right tech, kind of rushing into something versus instead of taking that time to see what's gonna be the most effective for you. So Ryan, what are some tips or advice you can share? Let's say with that business owner who they're a bakery, they've been around for 10 years, maybe they're making about 200K in sales, and they're looking at, okay, and let's say they have a small team of people, right? And so what is some things, some areas like that they should look for when they're looking at the right sales technology?
I think the most important thing is to listen to and think about your customers and what they are asking of you and what they demand of you, right? So if you're a bakery, let's say, think about your customer, right? They're probably coming in during peak times of the year. Maybe it's Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, birthdays, anniversaries. You want to think about, well, we need a sales technology to really get those people back in every year or every month, right? So we need to do some text automation. We need to text them when their mother's birthday is coming up, or their wedding anniversary is coming up, or their child's having a birthday party, and you want to get some baked goods for that, right? So you need a system that can automatically text them on those important days and remind them, hey, the birthday's coming up in a week. You might want to stop in. We're going to have a 10% discount on cakes or something, or cupcakes or whatever. Another thing too is, just think about how your customers buy from you, and what makes them want to buy from you, and make that process as convenient and streamlined as possible to make it easy to buy from you. I mean, we all know, we look at Amazon. Why do we buy from Amazon? We can go on our phones, we can pick out something, and in 2 clicks, buy it and have it shipped to our house in a day or two. That's amazing. That's a great experience. And we all do it because we know it's so convenient. So taking that idea, and applying it to your business, creating efficiency for your customers and convenience for your customers, that's going to get people to come over and over again, refer friends and family, and build your business because you're giving them a streamlined, easy customer experience. And you're thinking about their needs and their wants, and you're tapping into their needs and wants at the right time, at the right place, and you're keeping yourself top of mind with them too. So with like a bakery, I would say a lot of text automation, doing some emailing, producing some content you can share through automated systems, email automation with videos, doing like some TikTok videos of your baked goods, maybe doing a bakery podcast.
And notice though, and I also wanted to pause you there a little bit, Ryan, but for those who are listening, right, notice how, or watching us here, but notice how, right, we're going also into some of the marketing, right? So some of these sales technology tools are also helping you with the marketing side of your business as well. And so, or they can help you with the marketing side of your business. But of course, it's like, as Ryan was saying, right, he was just mentioning TikTok as an example. Your business may not be on TikTok. And so let's say some person comes to you and they're saying, oh my gosh, like this will help you be great on TikTok. Well, if you're not using that and that's not the right platform for you, then that may not be the technology that you want to use, right? And so, but I love that, right? It's like looking at, but even before you mentioned that, you're talking about the customer and ensuring that you're, it's like having the right sales technology is not just about you as a business owner,
right?
But it's also about being the best business for your customers.
Right. Yep. And if you think about any of us, we all have some kind of brand we're loyal to, right? Some people love, they love their Pizza Hut pizza, or they love the Applebee's, whatever, right? Or they love this shoe brand because they just love their shoes. Why do you, as a consumer, why do we gravitate to these brands? Because they give us that emotional feeling that we feel good with them and they give us a good experience, right? So if you can recreate that in your own business using technology, which is great because we have that technology. 50 years ago, business owners had a lot harder, right? It was way harder to reach and market people in a phone book, or a TV ad or on the radio. Now you can reach thousands of people on Facebook with a budget of maybe $100, So it's amazing what we have nowadays. We're so lucky to have it as business people because 50, 60 years ago, it was a whole different ballgame, right? So, yeah.
Love that point there. And are there any sort of recommended tools that you have for businesses? Like, are there any specific technology things that are really great or that you commonly are always like sharing with people and suggesting they go to?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options out there with ClientTether, like what we have. We're really built for home service people. So if you're a home service type business and you're listening to this, you do, cleaning, flooring, you do roofing, you do any kind of contract work. Um, we are built for that. And those kinds of consumers, they want someone who's going to be responsive, that's going to text them when they have questions. If they inquire about a job getting done, they want a text message right away. They want to know someone's going to call them within 5-10 minutes. So let's say your house is flooded, right? Or you have some major damage on your property. Maybe it's a dangerous electrical situation and you need someone to come and fix it, right? You don't want to wait 2-3 days to get a response from somebody when it's a serious issue on your property and it could be unsafe for your family. You want a response right away. You want to get a call back from someone within 10 minutes, 5 minutes, even 30 seconds, right? So that's what ClientTether is built for. It's built for that immediate response. So the customer inquires and the system gives them an immediate response through text, maybe a video, email, and a phone call right away. So they know, holy cow, these people are on top of it. They want to help me right away. They want to get to me, talk about my problem and get it fixed. That's what I want from them. So we're on the same page, and I know they're going to help me because they're responsive. So in the home service world where people need a job completed, that's important. Now, we're not a fit for some people in retail. We're not a fit for people who do like insurance and finance. In those kinds of situations, you may need a system like a Salesforce or some other tool that's built for your particular industry, like insurance or real estate. We're heavily built for franchises, franchise development, but also for home service brands that need that immediate response. They want to get that. They want to get to the customer fast, get to their property, fix the problem, and then follow up afterwards, and hopefully get some repeat business later or some referrals. So you need to think about really what your business is, the industry, and what really fits that industry, and who has the experience to work with you in terms of the technology. Like for us, we're really experienced with franchises, so we understand that world. We're not a fit for like retail, insurance and finance, not really our thing, but there are tools out there that will fit that. So I hope that helps answer the question more. Yeah.
Yes, it does. So for those listening, right? So whether you're listening on a podcast version or you're watching us on YouTube or LinkedIn. So, right. So some things to consider when looking at, how to make smart investments in your sales technology. We've heard a lot of things from Ryan here on this episode here tonight, right? So looking at what type of service, right, is what kind of responsiveness, what kind of interaction is your customer actually want, right? Your customer or clients, what do they want? What industry is your business in? And does that, because some essentially we talk about your business, guess what? Your business had to niche down, right? When you had to create your restaurant 15 years ago, they told you to choose a menu of specific items. Okay. So just like that, these sales technology businesses also niche down as well, right? So looking at what industry are you in and does that platform are most of their clients and customers within that industry, right? So thinking about that as well. And then looking at, I would even say probably looking at the integration of things and how can it even integrate? Because sometimes we talked about how some of these sales tools are also trying to combine with your marketing and help you with your marketing side of your business as well too. And so looking at, are there some integrations that you can benefit from with this technology and this tool so that you can because what's efficiency all about? It's all about effective sales technology, but efficiency is really like optimizing the system, right? So you don't just want instead of having 10 different systems, if you could just have just 8 instead of 10 or 5 instead of 10, right?
Or 2.
And so looking at even some integrations and some ideal integrations for your sales technology. Well, thank you, Ryan, for joining us here this evening. Any final tips or tricks you want to share? Any final notes you want to leave us with?
Really just take some time and think about before you just jump into buying any technology for your business. Really think about what you're going to use it for and how you're going to use it and how it's going to help you. And also think about your budget and make sure you're getting some ROI from it. If you invest hundreds of thousands of dollars into a sales tech stack and it's going to take a long time to make that money back, maybe you want to start small. Start with something smaller and grow into something bigger later. But that would be my advice. Just really be smart about the decisions you make, how you're going to use it, and how much money you plan to spend to use it, and make sure that those decisions equate to positive ROI, and you'll be good. Yeah. Thank you, Vanessa.
Love it. Thank you, Ryan. So how can people reach you if they have any further questions or they want to look into more about Ryan Arcoraci's tips?
So you can go on LinkedIn, just look me up. My last name's Arcoraci. I also have a podcast where I talk to a lot of my clients, a lot of business people. You've been on it, Vanessa, so I appreciate that. Business Stories with Ryan Arcoraci. You can just search Business Stories with Ryan Arcoraci. Google that. You'll see my Podbean link.
It's an amazing podcast, folks.
But yeah. Thank you. You can check out my podcast there. You can also go to ClientTether.com. That's our website, ClientTether. Check us out there. You can reach me through that too. So yeah, just Google my name, find me. We can connect on LinkedIn. It'd be good to meet everybody.
Awesome. And we'll have those links in the YouTube. So if you're watching us on YouTube, then if you scroll down to the YouTube description, first hit the subscribe button and then scroll down, you'll see the links that Ryan mentioned to his podcast, Business Stories, as well as to ClientTether. If you want to check out that sales technology for your business, if you are a home service-based business, or just in general to check it out. And then also, if you're watching us on LinkedIn, we'll have the links in the comments section. So thank you, Ryan, for joining us here this evening. Thank you, listeners, for those who have joined us live. And for those who are watching the replay, we appreciate you. Remember to comment what's been your win and to ensure that you would check out Ryan Arcoraci, connect with him on LinkedIn. If you didn't already tell, this show here is not only just about the story and lessons behind the entrepreneur, but also about action items and tips for you to keep moving forward in your business through the entrepreneurship marathon. We equip and empower you through education. Okay. If you're saying to yourself, Vanessa, I want you on my team as my strategic advisor, then I'm saying, let's see if that makes sense. So feel free to schedule time at power.vzamy.com if that is the situation that you're in, or if you just want to connect, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Facebook, we are here on YouTube, right? Let's partner together to shock your business back to life. We have lots of experts coming on Entrepreneurship is a Marathon. We have experts that will be speaking on. We have Lisa Shermerman joining us next week on the missing piece in your branding, the key question you need to understand. We have Iris Drayton-Spann, a former Chief Diversity Officer and VP of Human Resources, who will be talking about taking care of the most important resource in your company, right? The staff and the people. And we have even more guests to come here, including some local business owners we'll be featuring, and the list continues. Point being, stay tuned. Okay, stay tuned. Every Tuesday, live at 9 p.m. Eastern on LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. And if you haven't already, rate us, right, via the podcast, react to this show here, right, on the LinkedIn, react on the YouTube, share with us a comment, share with us a love, share with us your key takeaway that you've learned here that you're going to take away from this episode here on how to make smart investments with our special guest expert, Ryan Arcoraci, who you can find on LinkedIn. Okay, folks, because entrepreneurship is a marathon, but it's a marathon that you do not have to run alone. Chat soon.
Thanks for joining us this week on Entrepreneurship is a Marathon. If you found value in this show, we'd appreciate a rating on iTunes or Spotify, or if you'd simply tell a friend about this episode. And if you're looking for more tips on reviving your business, make sure to visit our website, vzamy.com. That's VZAMY.com. To register for our upcoming business growth workshop on staff management, financial management, and time management. It's your time to revive, grow, and scale. Visit vzamy.com. That's V for Vanessa, Z for zebra, A for animal, M as in money, Y as in yes.com. Visit vzamy.com for more details.